All right, everybody, it is officially sale week. So here is our last seller newsletter before we see you here in a couple days for drop off. Okay, so really quickly, if you are new to the sale, how drop off works. When you arrive at the Armory, you will be able to pull over to the east side of the building. It's the right side as you're looking at the building, and drive through the gate. And then you're going to see there's large like garage doors. Because it's going to be a little warmer this week, multiple of the doors may be open, but if you look for where there's probably already cars at, you're going to pull up there. If you come in, we're going to be sitting at a table ready to check you in. So the way it works, you can go ahead and pull up to that little bay in front of the garage door. You're going to check in with us. We'll get you checked into the system, check in with you about a few things, make sure you have everything you need. You will get your shopping pass, and then you will be ready to unload your items and get them put away. So we have some racks, we have carts, all available for you to use to help unload your items and put them out onto the sales floor. If you are new to the sale, especially, make sure to let us know that. We can see it in the system, but sometimes we're a little busy and forget. So if you're brand new to the system and you're feeling a little confused, please don't hesitate to ask questions. If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't. Most sellers find that once they start putting the items on the floor, it's super easy. So you will be fine, I promise. If you are needing a drop-in run option, that is an additional fee because we just do not have the manpower to support providing that for everybody. So that is available on our website if you are needing that option. Otherwise, remember that you are responsible for putting your items away. There are volunteers there to help you. Okay, so what to bring to drop off? So you need to bring your items tagged, ready to sell. So they need to be tagged and sorted per the instructions, or they need to be tagged according to the instructions on the website. And we highly suggest sorting them based on what's on the website to save yourself a lot of time at the Armory. The most important thing is that bringing your hanging clothing by gender and then by size, that's going to make your process so much faster. It is also helpful with the rest of your items if you have a lot of different kinds of items, if you sort just kind of generally by category. So like put toys together, books together, puzzles, etc. It doesn't have to be perfect, but that'll just save you a little bit of time on the sales floor. If you are planning to pick up any unsold items, you're going to need to leave us a bin or a box with your seller number on the short side, and that is what your unsold items are going to be sorted into after the sale. So make sure you leave us that. If you are bringing a car seat or a crib, make sure you bring a checklist in order to make sure that those are either filled out or fill them out at the Armory. And then make sure you bring your big items. I always say this, and I know it sounds kind of silly, but I actually had the experience of getting home from a sale weekend and discovering that a large item that I was meaning to sell was sitting in my garage, and I was pretty bummed about it. So I always say that because I know sometimes your big items are being stored in a different spot as the rest of your things. So make sure you bring those. Okay, so consignor pre-sale, the way that works, you are going to get a physical shopping pass when you drop off your items, and that is what's going to get you into the consignor pre-sale. So the consignor pre-sale is the only pre-sale that has a physical pass. Everybody else has a name on a list. And the reason that we give you a physical pass is because you are encouraged to share this pass if you are not going to use it. So for example, if you are volunteering, if you're just not able to make it, we want shoppers to come buy your things. So if you get a pass that you are not going to use, please feel free to pass it on to somebody. They don't need to do anything special. You're just going to give them that pass, and that's going to be their ticket in the door. So on that note, if you are wanting to shop earlier than 6:30 on Friday, volunteers are shopping at 5:30, and we still are needing, so there are several shifts that maybe have 1 or 2 spots in it. Our highest needs right now are Saturday afternoon from 12 to 4 or 2:30 to 6:30. Sunday 12:30 to 4:30, or we have an additional shift that's, I think it's 1:45 to 5. It's a slightly shorter shift that we honor as a full shift because it's just a high need cleanup consignor pickup shift. So if you want one of those shifts, let me know, and then you'll be able to shop earlier and share your shopping pass. Remember that consignor pickup is Sunday from 2 to 4. So unless you are donating all your unsold items, you're going to need to come between 2 and 4 on Sunday to pick up your unsold items. Make sure you get an appointment time made. That is actually one thing you're still able to do in the consignor workstation, even though the system is shut down. So go ahead and get that made if you have not already. We try to make that pickup process just as smooth as possible, but remember, we have a record number of items to sale, and we also have a record number of consigners. So we have a lot of consigners we're going to be processing in that 2 hours. So please come planning to be patient. We'll do your best to get you through there as quickly as possible. And if you come during your appointment time, that'll really help us out a lot. So when you come in, you're going to check in with us, and then we are going to have a volunteer that is going to walk you through the stations. So you're going to have, most of your items are going to be sorted down to your bin, with the exception of your hanging clothes are going to be hanging on racks. Those are going to be sorted down to a letter code that you'll be able to go through, just that small letter code to get your items. It's you and a handful of other consigners. So you won't be looking through racks and racks. All of your hanging clothing will be sorted down to that one rack. You're not gonna have to look through boys racks and adult racks and all that kind of stuff. It's all gonna be together. And then of course, any large items that don't fit in your bin are gonna be separate. We also always will have a pile of mystery items. So these are things that have lost their tags during the sale. So make sure you check that table closely, because often items that people find were missing were actually in that mystery item pile and they could have snagged. Remember, our donation pile, our donation truck comes at 4 o'clock on Sunday, and they take the items and they're gone. So if you forget to come, if you miss some of your items, anything like that, those are on the donation truck and we can't do anything about that. So please make sure that you are there by 4 o'clock and checking closely in the hanging items for your clothing items. Remember that we do not post seller reports until after the sale has completely wrapped up, which will be after we get home Sunday night. At the earliest, we are an extremely fast-paced sale, and so we just do not have time to get all those reports accurate and reconciled and everything before we post them. So, in order to post them before that time. So please be patient with us. Just know that I will get them up just as soon as I can. I know that you're eager to see those results, and so I try to get them posted just as soon as we get home. All right, so finally, help us spread the word about this sale. Again, this is a record-breaking sale. We need shoppers. So we did allow the items to go a little bit higher than we had in the past, partly because we've had a really good response to pre-sales and things like that. So we are anticipating a very, very, very busy sale. We need your help getting more shoppers through the door. So we put a lot of resources into advertising the sale to sell your items. But no matter how much money or time I pour into it, I can't match word of mouth. So please let your friends know about it. Share it on Facebook. As we do giveaways this week, make sure you're participating in those. That really helps, that somebody can see that their friend is participating in it. It's got a lot more legitimacy than just some random person that they don't know on Facebook. I will have some postcards at the sale. If you can think of any last minute places that you want to take those, that would be awesome. And then again, we're going to be a very busy sale. So just another plug that if you are have been thinking about volunteering in the past, this would be the sale to volunteer, because we are going to definitely use all the help we can get. You might also pass that on to friends. If you have friends that are hearing that you're getting to shop the pre-sale and they're jealous, let them know that we do still have volunteer spots available. Our happy hour tickets are sold out and have been sold out since this weekend. All right, so if you have any questions leading up to the sale, if you need to get a hold of us for an urgent reason, my phone number is in the newsletter. Just keep in mind that the closer we get to the sale and the more we're in the sale time, the harder we are to reach. It's just an incredibly fast-paced, super busy sale, so just be patient with us. I will tell you the best way to reach us is always Facebook Messenger, because Sean and I both get those notifications. Email also works well. You can text me. Calling me is a little difficult to get a hold of me during the sale because I can't really answer when I'm on the sales floor and busy, but I can often text back pretty quickly. So, and we also check our frequently asked questions page on our website, because that might be able to answer your question faster than I can. All right. Thank you. We will see you later this week at drop off. At the bottom of the newsletter is linked all of the rest of our newsletters. So if you have registered recently, you are going to need to go through those and make sure you have all the information. All right. Thank you.